Nikki Haley issued condemnation of Donald Trump in an op/ed published late Wednesday night where she said he will be judged for his actions but praised the former president for the lasting changes he brought to the Republican. Here's my take. Most of Mr. Trump's major policies were outstanding and made America stronger, safer and more prosperous, Haley wrote in a Wall Street Journal. Many of his actions since the election were wrong and will be judged harshly by his. That's not a contradiction. It's common sense. We can't go back to the pre-Trump GOP. Those days are over, and they should be. The main question of Haley's op/ed, where does the Republican Party go from here? Haley is a prominent voice within the GOP, serving as governor of South Carolina before joining Trump's as ambassador to the United Nations for the first 2 years of his presidency.Now. Nikki is facing encouragement from the GOP to run for president in 2024 after Trump was acquitted on Saturday of the article of impeachment for incitement of insurrection. Rumors reemerged that he could still make a run for the White House again in 2020, even though the Senate voted against conviction. Several members of the Republican Party, including those who voted for his acquittal, condemned Trump for his words allegedly leading to the Capitol insurrection on January. Some of the former president's most staunch supporters finally departed from Trump after the violent insurrection, which left hundreds injured and 5 dead, including a Capitol. Days before her journal op/ed, Haley told Politico that Trump let us down in the weeks after the 2020 presidential election, adding that he went down a path. Haley said the press is using the riff in the Republican Party to further divide the It media, wants to stoke a nonstop Republican civil war, Haley wrote. The media playbook starts with the demand that everyone pick sides about Donald Trump, either love or hate everything about. The moment anyone on the right offers the slightest criticism of the 45th president, the media goes berserk. Republicans are trying to have it both ways. It's a calculated strategy to pit conservatives against one another. It's also a ridiculous false choice. Real life is never that simple. Someone can do both good and bad things. She said what's good for the media is bad for America, namely the hatred and polarization drawing attention, ratings and clicks to TV and computer. Haley urged Republicans to not take an all-or-nothing approach. Some never Trump and always Trump. Republicans also attack anyone who doesn't join the all-or-nothing chorus, she lamented. That's not how I saw Mr. Trump conduct himself when I worked with him in the White House, where he engaged in internal debates, welcomed disagreements, and at times changed. Despite Haley's condensation of post-election Trump, she still suggested the election was not conducted fairly. Mr. Trump's legal team failed to prove mass election fraud in court, she wrote. But election security is still urgently. Trump returned to the public eye on Wednesday by first giving a tribute interview on Rush Limbaugh's life and career to Fox News after the conservative radio personality died from cancer. He then went on a media frenzy, announcing interviews on the trifecta of right-leaning media, Fox News, with Sean Hannity, One America News and Newsmax.